The retro futuristic 1960s vibe Fantastic Four has finally dropped its very first trailer. Yes, Queen knows Kyoto Brothers. They finally dropped their first trailer. And it's honestly, guys, I mean, I'm going to let it speak for itself in a lot of ways, but I know the big thing that came for the Fantastic Four was Joseph Fiennes came forward. Not Joseph Fiennes. Joseph, why the fuck am I saying Joseph Fiennes? Different name. But Joseph, who plays the Human Torch, came forward, and he was like, guys, we're changing how they're looking at Johnny. And that's a big thing for me because I think that Johnny, for a long time, was looked at as being this womanizing, seeking after all the women, going after them. And also on top of that, you had, again, Kirby, who plays the Invisible Woman, was saying that she was always the hot to trot, young, sexy thing. And they're changing the whole dynamic of Fantastic Four. Like, we're not having the womanizing, Devil May Cry type guy. We're not having the woman that's the hot to trot. You got to get in the bed with her tomorrow day. No, we're going to have a mom, a dad, a brother, and somebody dealing with a transformation. Is that a word? I don't know. A transformation.
Transformation.
I like transformation better. I like transformation. That would change somebody to their core, you know? And I think what they're doing with this is interesting. It's different. It looks like Fantastic Four. It has a retro vibe. They're diving back into the comic books. I love that so much. But I want to watch the trailer. We'll talk about it, guys. I'm super excited. Fantastic Four is coming out this summer in July, and the official, final, real trailer has dropped. Here's the trailer for Fantastic Four.
Wow, folks, we all know the story. 4 brave astronauts head up into space and come back forever changed.
This car?
Our city, our planet, owe a debt to these intrepid souls. And while we can never repay them, we can certainly celebrate them.
Thank you, Fantastic Four. Thank you.
Thank you, Fantastic Four!
Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
I like the look.
How's that sauce looking? Oh,
That's too much bear for me, but it's cool.
That's fantastic.
You're late.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? You're late for dinner.
Quinn, Joseph
Yes,
Quinn,
we
there
are.
it is.
You late?
I just said that.
Are you pregnant?
What?
Couldn't shave the mustache.
You're gonna be the
I know,
best
it's in his contract,
mom in
Jordan.
the world. And you are gonna be the best dad. Just kidding. You are out of your depth. We are gonna be the best uncles ever.
We can do this. Nothing's going to change.
I feel like he's the one person that doesn't work. But, you know, talk about that.
I agree, Brian. He's totally not Mr. Fantastic.
Are you the
You got the
protectors
job
of this
because he's already
world?
contracted with Disney and others.
Yes, we are.
Your
Yeah, true,
planet
Jordan.
is now
Exactly.
marked for
This is
death.
weird to me, too. I like her, though.
CGI is like, that looks
I
like
stretched
shit.
the bounds of space, and they hurt.
Are we safe?
I don't know.
There's not enough time.
I'm not giving up. We will face this together. We will fight it together. As a
Good.
family.
How
Has to
many
be
movies
us.
are we going to see a Hulk-like character pull a freaking boat with a chain?
I like you finally see him stretch a little bit, Jordan.
A little bit. You damn well know that freaking CGI ain't done.
We will
It's not.
protect you.
It's not. You can tell that
They
trailer.
gotta do something to earn the money.
First steps. We gotta see Galactus.
You get to see his foot.
Here's the one thing I will say is good special effects, quiet. But I would say this: the one thing I like that it's like finally feeling like a family dynamic. I think before we always had, and I guess before about the description, but we had, they were all super young. In this, we have her getting pregnant. It leads forward towards having that dynamic. And I think she has a different take. Like Kirby playing the Invisible Woman, Sue Storm being an actual like mother and having that motherly figure is a whole different dynamic change for this whole franchise. You actually have a woman that's trying to protect her family because she knows she's pregnant. And that's a big change, Jordan. That's a big change from the Fantastic Four.
Not
and
from
Johnny,
the comic books.
yeah, not from the comic books, but
Thank you, Jordan.
what we've seen on screen before. You know what we've seen on screen.
Franklin Richards.
I know, which we're going to get that. We're going to get that, Jordan. We're going to get that. But I also think on top of you saw Johnny Storm before. I remember in the original Fantastic Four.
I'm sorry. Chris Evans was the perfect Johnny Storm.
He was great.
From the books I read, he was that cocky asshole back in the day. And I will say, in this trailer, I wish we got the dynamic between Ben Grimm and Johnny. Because if they don't have that playful banter, brother, I hate you, but I love you, but you're a dick atmosphere, it's not going to be a Fantastic Four movie. Those two are at each other all the fucking time. And right now, all I get is this Johnny Storm is like, hey, you're late. Hey, you guys are all great. Hey.
The Rockman is interesting. I think you're going to still have that, Jordan. Hold on a second, Jared. One second. I think they're still going to have that. I think we're still going to have that. But I think at the end of the day, they're trying to make this more of a family film. And I think before we had it be so discombobulated. Look at like what we used to have in the original ones. Even when you had, I do agree with you. Like Chris Evans was a great Johnny Storm. I think he was fucking great. I always think about that sequence where they're snowboarding and they land in the snowbank and then they have sex in the snowbank, him and some random girl. You know, man, that's what I think about. I think about Johnny Storm. But I think what they're trying to do here is we establish them. They've been there for a long time. We know who they are, but now this is about them trying to save the world. It's like we're doing the second movie, but doing it better. That's what it feels like to me. I was going to
say, because I don't know, a lot of this trailer I got from the same vibes.
The second movie.
Well, yeah, but I got the same vibes as the first movie we watched with, they were all famous. If you don't remember, they got famous. They were all freaking, woohoo, yeah, we're famous.
Everybody loved them.
Everybody loved them. I mean, it's more of the same, except now we got a real Galactus instead of a giant shit cloud. So
will this tie into the Doomsday? Or everybody's saying that's going to be like that. Dr. Doom will be in this. It'll tie in. Do you see that happening, Jordan?
Yeah, they're going to have to because we're getting pretty close to event. Unless they're going to like introduce Doom, unless they're going to introduce Dr. Doom in his own movie, but that seems kind of stupid.
He'll be in here. I'm
disappointed.
Oh, Pepestar's not happy about this.
This is
there's no Alba in this one?
There's no Alba, Jordan. No Pepestar. There's no Alba. Alba. We got a mom. There's no hot mom. There's a mom.
When did hot moms become superheroes to save the world?
Now, Pepe. I'm sorry. This is a new world, Pepestar.
You want to do a family? Do the Jetsons.
That it's pretty. It feels like the Jetsons.
Look like.
It feels like the Jetsons.
Jordan.
Ronald Todd.
Yes.
It feels.
GR's been wanting to say something forever. Can we let GR talk for a second?
Ron, go ahead, Ron.
Okay, all right, GR. Okay, I'll let GR talk.
GR's on mute.
Oh shit! Pepe's like fuck it. GR, you're super fun about this. What do you think?
This was a combination of the start of the Fantastic Four that I watched before you guys were born, and the movies. You know, the only good thing about this, and it's the first time in the movies that Miss Invisible, whatever you want to call her, was an age-appropriate wife to Mr. Fantastic. At least they were in the same age group, not a 25-year difference.
Well, at least they seem very close, don't they, GR?
In the comic books, back when I was watching them in the early 60s.
Actually, they're not in the same age group, GR. Pedro Pascal.
Actually, in the original comic books, they were. They were both in their...
in this reboot, she's in her late 20s. Pedro Pascal's in his 50s.
This girl's in her 20s?
I didn't...
This girl's not in her 20s,
I'm talking about the way they looked.
She looks.
I'm
like
talking
she's
about
in her
what
40s.
makeup,
Hang on.
Brian. I'm talking about
she's in her
what makeup
60s.
did to her.
Yeah.
She wasn't in her 20s with that makeup and hairdo.
No, she
No, she
feels
was in her
like.
90s.
Oh shit, Pepe.
Okay, I was
Oh,
wrong.
Pepe, get down.
She's not in her 20s. She's 53. She's 37.
Yeah, well, she.
But
looks
I'm
like she's-
talking about the way they appear in the movie, not. I mean, she looks in the movies. She looks like she's in her mid to late 30s.
Well, that's what she
He
really
looks
is.
about the same. It's amazing what makeup can do. It did make me look good, you know. So
I still feel like
Technically,
we know that.
If you
Well,
count that really trashy reboot Fan 4 stick, I think they were in the same age bracket.
Yeah, they were. They were
Well,
all young.
I didn't
they
watch
were
that
all young.
crap.
But for this, I'm like, I look at it, and it's a different dynamic. It feels like, I mean, I get why Kirby and Pascal, they seem like they are kind of the same to me. They seem like we're a couple that fell in love 15 years ago, and now we're having a kid, and now
I want
we're
John Krasinski back.
and now made the same. Oh, I know you would say that.
Hey,
And I wanted
Ryan,
his
don't
voice
forget
to be
to
more.
go to Ron because he had a comment about this.
I know.
and
Well,
wanna hear it.
I'm
he
going
didn't.
around right now. I'll go
He did
around right
not
now.
have
Ronald,
did not
I
have a comment.
look at this like it's always been. I know you're getting comment though, Ron. You're getting comment. I've always seen this franchise as again. Sue Storm was the hot girl that everyone wants to have sex with, and you're like jealous of the older guy with her.
I
I've always
still
seen
do.
that, you know. And this one feels like, as opposed to that dynamic, we're taking it from a mother's perspective. This whole trailer is from her perspective. Her trying to protect her family. She's about to be pregnant, or she's about to have a kid. She's with this guy. They're together, and there's a big threat. It's a whole different spectrum, if you ask me. And it's interesting because it's about protecting a family, and they are the first family of the MCU. And I think that's interesting. Because are you surprised that Marvel would change the whole dynamic from hot young people to a family that's protecting their own? And that's what this seems like. Is that more resonant for today's population, society, or do you think that could hurt them to change it that much?
What's the MCU?
What is it? Well, you know what the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay, I just learned something today. Do I think it's going to be successful that Marvel's changing that formula that they had?
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. I mean, the whole family dynamic is very interesting, and it appeals to a lot of people.
I work for J.J. Abrams, and every movie he does. Look at
Yes.
Mission Impossible 3. We had done 2 about all these missions, and the third one, which I would still say is my favorite one, became about him and his wife, and
Yeah,
his wife
it's
is
smaller.
kidnapped.
It's smaller.
You know?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
smaller, and that was like so intense and so it was so driven by like love, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like they're trying to do with Fantastic Four now. Make it about our child. We're about to have a
Not
kid.
gonna work.
Pepe's not sure, but the whole world is about to be destroyed for our children, though.
It's
That's
an
what it's
interesting
about.
perspective. Definitely. Yeah.
We damn well know this world is doomed.
But do you
yeah.
think, Ronald, that would
Oh,
bring
you
more
said
audience
that
in?
out loud, Jordan.
He's telling the truth.
I think that the trailer is going to have to really portray something that'll hook people in with what you're saying.
But do you see it from this one we saw right now?
No.
It needs to be punched up a bit.
Punched. He needs to be kicked, punched, beat up, everything.
Okay.
Pepe's not excited about it.
And
Pepe's
I'm sorry, the Silver Surfer from 20 years ago with Doug Jones portraying him looked better than that garbage we seen.
the CG was off.
Listen
CG's
to the
not
man.
good. CG's
Doug
not
Jones
right.
was the perfect Silver Surfer.
Pepestar, what do you think, man? Are you excited about the Fantastic Four?
Absolutely not.
Oh shit!
Absolutely.
Do you think there's any world that it works?
Okay.
Pepe?
I'm taken back by the fact that it's a family thing now. Boo! I don't like it.
You miss Jessica Alba and all of her succulent figure-ish.
And the GOAT MJ was right. The other guy with the banter, he had such personality. This guy This guy is Bull Dinky.
But we used to have Chris Evans, and Chris Evans was so quick and witty and all of that, you know?
Yeah, he's good. I like Chris Evans.
Love him.
Yeah, and I still always think that the family dynamic like reaches to more people though, and I think that's what they were thinking about when they did this trailer and they did this whole film.
The costume might have not been great. It was great for the time, but Chickless as the Thing was a perfect thing. I mean, he was perfect.
I hear he's kind of an asshole, but you know it's fine. It's fine. You know, I'm still like
he's from El Paso, Brian. He's allowed to be.
You know, if we cast the Thing on Cruise Control, who do you guys think would be cast as the Thing? He even accepts it. I think Ron Todd would be Mr. Fantastic. I think Jordan would be Johnny Storm.
Because
Okay.
I'm a dick.
Because you're a dick kind of sometimes.
Brian, does that make you Sue?
Yeah, that makes him.
Fuck you. No, I don't exist in this world. I think Pepe and I are the Silver Surfers and Galactus. We're destroying the world. Right, Pepestar?
Too late. You brought up the Fantastic Four, and you were the only one left.
No, Pepe's a Silver Surfer.
No,
I'm
Pepe's
Galactus.
Kirby. He's Kirby the robot.
Oh, shit.
I don't
So you're Sue.
like that idea. Not a robot.
Not tonight. I have a headache.
I just think that at the end of the day, I know people like are excited about it. We're super excited about the Fantastic Four. It's the very first next movie. Well, we got Thunderbolts still, but like for
Thunderbolts scoring off the charts with their.
I'm more and more excited about Thunderbolts, but I like the idea of going in towards like the family dynamic. I like the family dynamic. I think it makes sense. You know, and I think like look at that. Like, I tell you one thing that actually like drives my motivation for this. What Ronald just said. I like that. And Ronald is not a Marvel person at all, right, Ronald?
No.
So how do we get you to watch these movies?
Well, wait a minute. I've just committed to this one because it has family.
Yes, that's how we do it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And nobody else. And anything else we talk about, you're like
going to forget about it.
But he's not going to watch this normally.
Slow.
It's slow, Pepe says. But like normally people will not do this. You know, they won't watch this shit. But if somebody can bring it in the heartstrings and bring it to yourself and make you feel something like nothing else,
you got to hook it in the trailer. That's the only chance. You got to hook it in the trailer.
I think Marvel has to.
I think.
Go ahead, GR.
Go ahead, Jordan.
All right.
No, you go ahead.
You guys, stop being so fucking polite, guys. Stop being so fucking polite.
I think Marvel though needs to up their marketing for this, because the last Fantastic Four movies, dating back to the one that never got released in the early '90s, have been shit and badly reviewed. That I think the last one that was so bad, which was Fan Four Stick, people aren't going to come out and want to see another Fantastic Four.
Yeah, well, they're telling you though, this is our first time. You know,
No.
Pepe,
No.
did you ever love any Fantastic Four movies at all?
Yes, I told you.
You love Jessica Alba. You said that before. You said Alba.
I like the first one.
She was
like
hot.
the first one.
Ronald knows she was. Ronald, did you ever see the first Fantastic Four?
No.
I gotta tell you,
She's hot. They
You would love
great
it.
acting in there.
they did.
Really?
They did great acting, but Ronald will
Great
love it.
acting and great chemistry.
Their Doctor Doom was terrible.
Do you like Jessica Alba at all, Ronald?
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm. Is she hot?
Talented.
She's kind of hot. Yeah.
And also talented like Pepe said.
Very talented.
She's talented. Yeah.
Down, boy.
Hey, leave him alone.
Hey, loose lips. Sink ships, GR.
Yes,
Slow
they do.
it down.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. And you know, you better watch out because Pepe will piss in your fucking pillowcase if you fucking fall asleep.
No.
You give him too much shit.
You know what?
Then the rat with no hair dies.
Oh,
You know
he
what I
will never
see
die.
them
Oh, there
doing?
we go.
If the marketing, if this isn't where the mouse wants it to be right before the movie hits, like if they're really trending down, they're releasing where you have Robert Downey Jr. in this movie, and then everybody will go
Well
watch.
said.
right?
Well, you're right, Jordan. If it does trend down, they will probably do that. They'll probably start announcing people that they wouldn't say it before.
Of course, they'll make cameos.
The end of the trailer will say, this all leads to doomsday.
Yeah. I still like the direction of this. I think it's fun, it's interesting, it's different. I like Joseph Quinn. I like Helen Kirby. I mean, I never saw anything about for him, but I'm still a little weird about her not being like the hot mom, but she's still hot, but she's not like the hot mom. You know what I mean? She feels like the mom as opposed to being like, I'm here, you know, which I think is a good thing because she's a great actress, you know?
Hey, we need the 90s Sue Storm outfit in the comic books where they had the 4 cut out here so you could like get the cleavage all in there, the double D's.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. What I mean. That's what I mean by like not the hot mom, because she's not like tits out calling it good, you know?
No, she's not. She looks like the father knows best mom.
There you go, right, Pepe? That's what I'm saying.
Early 90s.
But that's what they're looking for in this, Brian.
Well, that's what GR's looking
I'm
for.
looking for thirsty daddy.
No, I'm saying they're trying to infuse the family look. They've never done it.
I get it, buddy. I get it.
Oh, I know you do, Pepe. It's the other 3 I'm worried about.
Those guys are right on point. You know what they're talking about.
We just want
this is the first time in the MCU. Shut up, Pepe. It's my turn.
I didn't say anything.
That was Jordan.
Yeah, you were. Bottom line, this is the first time in the MCU they've injected the family into the storyline.
Yeah, it's true.
What I want to know is, are we going to get the Council of Reeds?
No.
I want 8 different.
That's
Reeds
next year.
No, we're not gonna get that, Jordan. Ronald, are we getting the Council of Reeds in this one?
I think we're gonna get it next year.
That's what I thought, right? Right,
the Council of Reeds are going to be there. That's what Marvel does now. They go for the nostalgia bait. You're going to get every guy that played Reed Richards in that fucking film.
In the first one,
Kind of like Iron Man, Spider-Man,
Ronald, Todd, Woodward, and I can't wait. You know, can I tell you? How great would Ron be as fucking Reed Richards? Can I say that one time?
Nah, he's James Gunn.
He is James Gunn, but he could be a great Reed Richards.
I wouldn't do that. I'm sorry, Ron. I wouldn't put that on you.
Right, we've
say it all the time.
Multiverse so hard in these new movies. You know they're going to stick something in there. The mouse is going to stick something in there. It's going to be a post-credit scene like we got of all the Kangs that are going nowhere now in Ant-Man.
Yeah. The mouse always sticks something in there, right, Pepe?
Oh, yeah. Always.
Always.
Well, if they've heard me pick on him this much, you know they're going to put him in there.
And if it's not the Council of Reeds, you goddamn know they're going to set up this universe's Illuminati.
I don't know. I'm just saying, here's what I think about this. I think that it's interesting. It's different. We're trying to regroup. Marvel's trying to regroup. There's rumors that, like, we're going to do X, Y, and Z with Avengers, of course. We'll talk more about that moving forward. But I think what I see now is a movie about family, having kids, and protecting them, which is so different than we've ever seen from a Marvel movie. And I think they hope that brings a bigger audience in. And then once we hook them, we can get that part of the world to watch the shenanigans that go from there, which is going to be fucking nuts. And I think they hope that Ron Todd will be there. I think that's what they hope.
They hope.
Ron, will you go see it with us? Will you go see it with us?
When is it?
I'll pay. It's July.
I'll pay.
When is it? Because I think I'm busy that day.
July. I'll pay. Don't worry about it. Cruise Control will pay.
Ow! I got that. I got that, Ron.
We can bring Torbit and popcorn and everything. I'll get Torbit a big slushie. We'll go.
He wants to throw that at the screen.
Yes, he does. Like the chicken.
I was just going to say, chicken jockey!
Chicken jockey!
Chicken jockey!
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.
Control.